Hello. Yeah, hi students. My name is Maksum Madar and welcome on the online classes of Oriental Public School. Students, today we are going to learn about alkynes, their preparation and chemical properties. So students, the very first one is preparation of alkynes. We can prepare alkynes from two methods. The very first one is from calcium carbide and second method is from vicinal dihalide. Okay. So students, from calcium carbide, that is CaC2, whenever reacted with 2 mole hydrogen, then ethyne plus slag lime, that is called calcium carbide, is formed. Okay. And this calcium carbide is obtained from limestone. So how can you get calcium carbide? You can see here. So first of all, calcium carbonate, that is called limestone. Limestone are heated and calcium carbonate decomposed into calcium oxide plus CO2. Okay. And then this calcium oxide reacted with 3 mole 3 mole carbon, then calcium carbide CaC2 plus carbon monoxide is formed. And now this calcium carbide CaC2 react with 2 mole water and the temperature that is taken 2275 Kelvin. Then what happens? In this way, calcium carbide, when react with 2 mole water, it is converted into ethyne, that is CH along with triple bond, and the another product that will form, that is CaOH whole 2, that is called calcium hydroxide. It's a base that is also known as slag lime. Okay, now second method that we are going to learn, that is from vicinal dihalide. Vicinal, that means whenever two halogen atoms are attached with two adjacent carbon, that type of dihalogen is known as vicinal dihalide. So what happens when vicinal dihalide react with alcoholic KOH? Elimination reaction take place. Suppose if the first bromine that attach with the very first carbon 1, so carbon 1 will be called here alpha carbon and carbon 2 is called beta carbon. So one hydrogen of beta carbon and bromine flow from alpha carbon will eliminated and one more bond will add between carbon number 1 and 2. Then the product that will be formed something like this, and from here minus KBr and water will eliminated. How? This bromine will react with K and KBr, the another form, and OH, and this hydrogen will react with OH, then water will form. And these are the byproduct. That is the reason we eliminate these byproducts. So now whenever this compound will react with NaNH2, that is called sodium amide, then ethyne will form, and the byproduct are NaBr and ammonia. Okay, so from these two methods we can prepare alkynes. Okay, and now we will learn about the chemical properties of alkynes. So first of all, whenever alkynes react with hydrogen in the presence of when alkynes react with hydrogen in the presence of platinum, nickel and palladium as a catalyst, and whenever we heat it, and the temperature that we need to maintain, that is 525 Kelvin to 575 Kelvin. Okay, then what will happen? This single bond, this triple bond will break, and that will convert into, first of all, in ethene. From ethyne, triple bond will break down and it will convert it into double bond, and once again when it will react with hydrogen, then ethane will form, and these are called addition reaction. Okay, now addition with halogen. So whenever ethene react with Br2 Cl2, okay, and in the presence of carbon tetrachloride, then what will happen? 1,2-dibromopropane will form. One bond will break and one bromine will come up here and another one in carbon number 2. So in this way 1,2-dibromopropane will form. Once again, when 1,2-dibromopropane react with Br2, then 2 more bromine will add here, something like this you can understand. I'm just taking one more example. Suppose this one. This is called propene. Okay, so when propene react with Br2 plus Br2, then what will happen? One bond will break, and the product that is gonna form double bond CH Br, and whenever reacted with Br2, then another product will form. Okay, so that's all about the addition reaction of alkynes. And now addition with water. So whenever ethane react with water in the presence of HgSO4 or acid, and the temperature that we will take here 333 Kelvin, then what will happen? This ethane will convert into alcohol, and after the isomerization, here tautomerism will take place, and this H will come up here and this double bond will come up here. Okay, then ethanol will form due to tautomerism. So in this way we can say from ethane we can prepare aldehyde. Okay, aldehyde or ketones. And now polymerization. Polymerization are of here two types. One is called linear polymerization. The product that will form, that is polyene containing repeating unit, this one. And one more that is called linear polymerization. So in linear polymerization, what we gonna do? 3 mole ethane, something like this. 3 mole ethane. We'll take 3 mole ethane here. Okay, then what will happen? 3 mole ethane will reacted with will react in the presence of B2O5, and we heat it, and this bond will come up here, and this bond will come up here, and this one bond come up here. So in this way it will convert it into benzene directly. Okay, so this is called a cyclic polymerization reaction. Okay, so there are two types of reactions we learned here. One is called linear and one is called polymerization. So one comes into the points whenever the highlighted. So far as method of preparation, we can prepare alkynes from calcium carbide, and second one is from vicinal dihalide. We can also prepare alkynes from geminal dihalide as well. So geminal dihalide, that means whenever two halogen group will connected with the same carbon, that is called geminal. And this one, the same method, that is alcoholic KOH, and we boil it. So what will happen? If you will take 2 mole KOH, that will directly convert it to ethine. Okay, so that's all about from the method of preparation of alkynes. So their chemical properties and their method of preparation. I hope you can understand that. Thank you very much. Okay, one more and one more point of addition reaction, that is addition of hydrogen halide. So students, what happens whenever alkynes react with HBr, HCl, etc. So when alkynes will be symmetrical, on that particular case, electrophile and nucleophile can attack in any carbon after breaking the bond, after the bond cleavage. And whenever if you have given unsymmetrical alkyne, when you have been given unsymmetrical alkynes, so on that particular case we will follow Markovnikov's rule. So students, according to Markovnikov rules, the negative group or the nucleophile will attack on that carbon having lesser number of hydrogen. Whenever the electrophile, the positive group, will attack on that particular carbon where you have more number of hydrogen. So in this way, the product that will form something, this one, this is CH2, and Br or Cl will come